Hello, everyone, and welcome to this guide on simplifying your graduate school application process. Applying to graduate school can feel overwhelming, especially with so many deadlines to keep track of. But what if I told you there is a simple way to organize everything and stay ahead of your deadlines? In this video, I'll show you how to use spreadsheet applications like Google Sheets and Excel to create a tracking system for your applications. You will learn how to calculate the number of days left until each deadline, sort your priorities, and make better decisions, all with just a few easy steps. Whether you're applying to multiple programs or just one, this is a game changer to keep you organized and stress free. Let's dive in. Yes, I'll make use of the Google Sheets, and it's readily accessible. Just go to your Gmail, log into your email account, log in with your email account. So from here, from this page where you check your messages, just click on this dot here. Then you'll be able to see different Google products. YouTube is there, Gmail is there, Meet is there, Google Drive is there. Then when you come down, you see Finance, Google Docs. Then this is Google Sheet here. So I'll just open it, Google Sheet. So when you open Google Sheets, yes, you can just create new. That's if you don't have anyone before. This is a blank spreadsheet, so you can create a blank spreadsheet. So just click on blank spreadsheet and then you're going to get started. So for the tracker, once we have built the tracker, which automatically updates itself, so we don't need to update it every now and then. No, we don't need to keep doing that. It will automatically update itself. So when it is 10 days to the deadline, it will update. When it is 8 days to the deadline, it will update. When it is 2 days to the deadline, it will update itself. Once you have just built it, just leave it. It will keep updating you on the remaining days you have before your application deadline. The Google Sheet on my PC, but you can use Google Sheet on your mobile phone as well. And I create all of these on my mobile phone because it is easily accessible for me. So I don't need to start looking for my system before I know what I'm actually working on currently. So you can use Google Sheet on your mobile phone. Just download it from Google Play Store. Then Excel, you can also get Excel. And if you're using iOS, you can also get Google Sheets for your iOS as well. For iOS, not really sure, but then you can just check if you'll be able to find it on iOS. Yes, it should work. And if it's not going to work, then you can use it on your PC. Now we're going to get started, and then the first thing I need to do is to list out the application that I'm currently working on. So let's assume I have 10 applications that I'm currently working on. 10 applications I'm currently working on. So I don't need to write 1 to 10. There are always shortcuts. Yes, there are always shortcuts. When you use computer applications, always know that there will always be shortcuts. So that's what we call autofill. I don't need to type everything from 1 to 10. So now this is the applications. You can include the name of the schools and the programs. So for this, let's assume I'm applying to the University of South Florida. You can also decide to include the name of the program. So then number 2 on my list is the Erasmus M-Build program. Then number 3 on my list is the Turkey government scholarship. So Turkey government scholarship. Then number 4 on my list is the NAWA scholarship. That's number 4 on my list. Then number 5 is the MIT. Let's say you're applying to MIT. Then the next one is Cornell. Let's say you're applying to Cornell University. Then number 7 is Ohio State University. So this just list out your applications. Then let's say you are applying to the Korean government. You're applying for the Korean government scholarship. Then you're also applying to Vanderbilt University. You can also include the name of the program. So just what will help you to identify that, okay, this is the program that I'm applying for. Then you have Erasmus. Let's say you're applying for another Erasmus program, no risks. So this is the, you can include a link to proceed with application. You can include a link that will help you to, a link to proceed with the application. So you can include it. So let's say the application link, you can put those links here. Just copy from your browser and paste it here. Then the next thing is the application deadline. So from the application deadline, this is what you're going to do. For the application deadline, this is what you're going to do. You're going to, yes, the application deadline. So let's say for University of South Florida, the deadline is January 31st, January 31st, January 31st, I mean, 2025. Then for the next one, let's assume is February. No. For the next one, let's assume that the deadline is February 5th. So you're going to write out the application deadline just like the way you have it in your why is this giving me this? The way you have it in your application. So let's assume that the next one is January 27th, 2025. Then the next one is March 1st, 2025. So just write the application deadline April 15th, 2025. Then the next one is January 30th. I'm just writing everything. It's not in order, so don't worry. I'm going to show you how you can do that, so you don't need to start ordering it every time. So January 5th, February 5th, 2025. This February 5th, 2025. And then you have January 29th, 2025. Then the next one is March 5th, 2025. And you have the next one, May 1st, 2025. So now you have to convert it to date. Application deadline. We have to convert it to date. Let me extend this. Okay. So we have to convert it to date. So we're going to use the date function. Yes. Just click on equals to, then date. So we're going to use the date function. Now it's going to ask for the year. So check for this, for the first application on your list, which is University of South Florida. The year, you're going to enter the year, which is 2025. Then comma, you can see it's giving you clue on the next thing to do. The month, that's January 01. Then the day is 31. Yes, it should work that way. Let me check. Yes, it will work. Then click enter, it will work. So again, date is equals to date 2025. When you work on spreadsheet, before you start any function, you have to start with the equal sign. Very important. So February 02, then the day is 05. Enter. Then the next one is equals to date. Click enter. Year is 2025. The month is January 01. The day is 27. Click enter. The next one, start with equal sign, then the date function. Click enter. The year is 2025, comma, the month is 03, which is March, then 01. Click enter. Then the next one is April 15, 2025. Start with equal sign, then the date function, then you have 2025, then you have April is 04, then 15. Click enter. So the next one you have date function, equal sign, date function. The year is 2025. You need to start with the equal sign. The year is 01, the month is 01 January, then day is 30. The next one now, equal sign, date function, is year is 2025. The month is 02, the day is 05. Enter. Then the date function again. If I want to use the shortcut, there's a shortcut I can actually use for this that will automatically autofill it for me. So but then since we have just 10 lists here, let's just do design for you to learn how to work with functions in spreadsheet. So the month is January 01 and the day is 29. Click enter. So this is the date function. You have 2025. This is month is March 03, then the day is 05. Then May 1st, no, don't autofill, date function, 2025. The month is 05, which is May, then the day is 01, 1st of May. So now you're done with this. The next thing is you want to calculate countdown to application deadline, countdown to app deadline. You know, you already have your application deadline. Now you want to calculate the countdown to application deadline. So it means the countdown to your application deadline will be today the application deadline minus today. You know, if my application deadline is 31st of January and today is 24th, the day difference, that will be 6. So we are going to use this simple formula to calculate it. You're going to have is equals to, you start with equals to, is equals to, then you use, this is your application deadline, right? So you click on this, click on G, this is G5. So you click on this, which is your application deadline minus today. There's a function in spreadsheet, we call it today. So it will give you, when you enter today, it will give you the exact date for that particular day. So I'm going to use this. You need to use this. Yes, this is the function today. That's the function. So you enter it. So when you enter it, you can see that it is 7. So it's telling you that you have 7 days to January 31st, 2025. Now, I told you when I started this video that when you use computer softwares are very like, they are very wise, and every time the software engineers, they are trying to look at ways at which they can improve these softwares, that you don't need to do a lot of things. Like with a single click you can get it. Now, instead of me calculating the number of days before the deadline for the other ones, now this software has given me a suggested autofill that I can easily autofill, and it's correct. It's actually correct. Yes, it's correct, because from here I can see that I have 12 days before February 5th. I have 81 days before April 15. I have 97 days before May 1st. I have 40 days before March 5th. So imagine that I have let's say 100 applications. Then instead of me trying to like calculate the countdown to application deadline for each, I can just use, without autofill will just calculate the other ones for me just by calculating the first one. So this is the power of this software. It also work on Excel as well, but if it doesn't work, then it means you have to do the manual computation. Just the same thing I did for this first one, then you do it for the second one. Now if you check this is the function. The function is being shown here, so which is, I pick this minus today is the function that is showing me. Then the same thing with this, the same thing with this, the same thing with this. So you're done with this. So this will be showing you the countdown to application deadline, and you can see that this is 6. Then you have 6 days before the deadline. This is 7. You have 7 days before the deadline. So this is telling you that these are applications that you have to be very serious about. These are applications that you have to take very seriously. Now, the next thing you might want to do is you want to sort this application deadline. You want to sort it, and you want to look at, okay, which ones do I need to focus on? So what I will do is I'll select everything that is here. I'll select everything that is here. Then I can sort it. Just right click on your mouse. If you're using your mobile phone, you should be able to find the function where you can sort. So this is the sort range. I want to sort range, and what you want to do is, so you want to sort range, and what you want to do, you want to sort it by the column H, which is your application deadline. So it's possible that when you create your spreadsheet, your countdown to application deadline might not be column H, but my own here is column H. So you have to make sure that you're using the correct column so that it will give you the right thing. So the next thing I'll do is just to sort. So once I sort, now you can see it here that is showing me already that application, that this Turkey government scholarship is very close, 3 days, just 3 days to the deadline. And it's telling me that this is Erasmus, no risks. It means I still have a lot of time before the deadline. So this is the sort function. Then the another thing you might want to do is, you might also want to do conditional formatting. Conditional formatting, that when the countdown to application deadline, when the number of days before the application deadline is less than 10, the it should give me a warning sign, or it should give me something like just something to show. So this is conditional formatting here. So yes, I've already selected the range that I want to use, so that which is my countdown to application deadline. So I'll say if it is less than 10, once that day is less than 10, once that day should less than 10, it should fill it. The number should be in red. The number should be in red once it's less than 10. Then you click on done. So you come back to this, to check I'm done with this. So can you see from here that those, no, those ones that have the countdown to application deadline, which is less than 10, now it is now in red, color. It is now in red color. Let me see the conditional formatting. I think I did something there. It should not be in green. Conditional formatting, let me check it again. Okay, this should not be in green. This should not be in green. Just the normal one we want. That's what I want. Cancel this. This should be in the standard. Okay. No, it's not working yet. This should have done this. Okay, exactly, this is what I want. So you can see that those numbers are in red. And if you decide that you also want to use, you can also decide to create a chart. So when you want to create a chart, what I will do is I'm going to want to create a chart. Let's say you want to create a chart. Select the whole of this. I want to select the whole of this. Then I want to hide it. Yes, I want to hide it. I want to hide the columns. Yes, I want to hide it so that I can. Yes, I want to hide it so that I can easily create. So that I can create charts with this. So this is. I'm going to create a chart with this so that I can always see insert chart. Yes. Let me use a line graph so that it will show me the number of days I have. So you can always come here to edit the chart. So this is my chart. This is my chart here. This is my chart, and this is showing me that, oh, the application for Turkey government scholarship, you can easily see this because a picture, when you have picture, it's preferably when you have picture. So this is showing me that, now look at this is showing me that I have just few days to my application for the the Turkey government scholarship, and then Erasmus no risks. I still have a lot of days before. And you can see that as you're clicking the days, it's showing you the details that, okay, this is MIT, this is for NAWA scholarship. Countdown to application deadline is 36. So every time you come here, you can easily see the number of days before the deadline. And that's it for today's guide. I hope you found this video helpful and they are now ready to stay on top of all your graduate school application deadlines with ease. Remember, organization is key, and using tools like Google Sheet or Excel, any spreadsheet application you decide to use, can save you time and reduce stress during this crucial purpose. If you have any question or suggestions, feel free to drop them in the comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips to help you navigate your academic journey. Thank you for watching and best of luck with your applications.